God, can I foresee my fate?
Of course you can.
So, what should I do?
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Foreseeable Destiny. My name is Andy, and I'm really excited to be talking to you today. I'm originally from China, and I've been passionate about astrology and fate for more than 20 years now. I've spent a lot of time studying Chinese destiny prediction techniques, particularly the BaZi. And a few years ago, I moved to Europe, and my interest expanded into Western astrology as well. The shift was incredibly eye-opening for me. It allows me to see the parallels between the two systems and how, despite cultural and historical differences, both can offer insights into the nature of our lives and destinies. While I'm not a full-time fortune teller or professional astrologer, the research and experience I've gathered over decades have given me a unique perspective on destiny and how it works. So today, I'd like to share some of my thoughts and insights with you about fate and astrology. Because let's face it, fate is something that affects everyone, whether we believe in it or not. Let's begin with one of the core beliefs that shaped my understanding of fate. Every person has a unique fate. This means that regardless of whether someone believes in fate, their life path was largely predetermined the moment they were born. It is a strange thought, isn't it? We all think of ourselves as independent, self-made individuals, but in reality, the moment we enter this world, a complex set of cosmic forces begin to shape our lives. From the moment we are born, we each carry with us the imprint of a particular moment in time, defined by the positions of the sun, the moon, the planets, and the countless other celestial bodies. These cosmic influences create the foundation of who we are, our strengths, our weaknesses, the challenges we face, and the opportunities that will present themselves along the way. The fascinating thing is that every person's fate is tied to the vast movement of the universe, and each person has a destiny that's uniquely their own. In the grand scheme of the universe, we are all small individual components, yet we each have a role to play. This is why I believe so strongly that the moment of our birth, the very instant when we take our first breath, is a point at which our fate is sealed. We all go through different stages of life, from birth to aging, sickness, and eventually death. And these stages, like everything else in the universe, follow certain natural laws. What's even more interesting is that, at the exact moment of your birth, everything in the universe, from the stars in the sky to the planets to the galaxies, is in a specific alignment. The position of the stars, the sun, the moon, and even the tiniest particles in the space are constantly in motion, and each of these movements creates a ripple effect that influences your life path. So, every individual comes into this world with a cosmic blueprint, influenced by these planetary positions and their alignment at that precise moment. This moment becomes an energetic imprint that follows the individual throughout their life. In a way, you could think of this blueprint as your personal map of the universe. The positions of these celestial bodies at the moment of your birth impact everything about you, from your personality traits to your potential for success or failure in various aspects of your life. Now, let's dive deeper into the idea that the universe is always in motion. We know that the planets are constantly orbiting, stars are shifting, and the energy of the cosmos is constantly evolving. These movements doesn't happen in isolation. They're interconnected, creating what I call a cosmic dance. The entire universe is like a vast ever-changing network, where every movement of energy affects every other part of the system. This constant ebb and flow of cosmic energy is important because it affects us all the time. The energy of the universe is never stagnant. It's continuously shifting, influencing us in different ways. And because each person is born at different moment in this ongoing cosmic dance, the influence that a person experiences is unique to them. The cool thing about this cosmic interaction is that it's constantly creating feedback loops. As the universe changes, so do we. And as we respond to these changes, we, in turn, influence the universe. This process of mutual influence where the universe shapes our fate and we shape the universe with our actions is what makes fate feel like a dynamic, ever-changing force. It's not a one-time event that happens at the moment of your birth and then is fixed for the rest of your life. It's an ongoing interaction, a feedback system that keeps evolving. Think about it. Maybe last month you feel like everything was going wrong. Perhaps you were dealing with frustration at work or struggling with personal challenges. But now, all of a sudden, things are turning around. You've gotten a promotion or a new opportunity has emerged in your life. You're feeling lucky, and the path ahead seems clear. That shift in fortune isn't random. It's a reflection of the ongoing cosmic dance, the way the forces of the universe are interacting with your life at this particular moment. Similarly, have you ever noticed that sometimes one person's life seems to be flourishing, while other is facing constant challenges? I'm sure you've experienced moments where you feel like things are going really well, while a friend or colleague seem to have a tough time. That's the cosmic energy at play, and it affects everyone in different ways at different times. It's like the universe is in a constant state of flux, and we are all swept along in its movement. The ebb and flow of this energy is what makes life unpredictable and full of surprises. So, how do we make sense of all these? How can we predict the ebb and flow of fortune? Well, this is where astrology and BaZi come into play. Humans have spent thousands of years studying the stars and trying to understand the pattern in the universe. In China, we've developed sophisticated systems for predicting destiny, many of which are based on ancient texts like the I Ching. Among these systems, the BaZi is one of the most widely used and precise methods for predicting a person's life path. This system is based on the four pillars of a person's birth: the year, the month, the day, and the hour. By combining these time markers with the five elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, BaZi can create a comprehensive picture of a person's fate. In Western astrology, the foundation is also rooted in the precise moment of a person's birth. By observing the positions of the planets, the sun, and the moon at the time of your birth, astrologers can map out a detailed understanding of your personality, your life challenges, and the opportunities that lie ahead. While there are some key differences between Chinese and Western astrology, both systems use celestial alignments to predict the path of a person's life, making them remarkably similar in their approach. I personally experiment with both systems, BaZi and Western astrology, and I've been amazed at how they often arrive at similar conclusions about a person's life. For example, the predictions about a person's career, love life, and health will sometimes align perfectly even when using two different methods. This has only strengthened my belief that both astrology and BaZi are deeply rooted in the universal principles that transcend cultural boundaries. Let's talk a little more about what we can actually learn from these fate predictions. The first thing I want to emphasize is that no system is perfect. There's no way to predict your future with 100% certainty because we live in a complex and ever-changing world. The key here is to think of predictions not as absolute truths, but as tendencies and possibilities. Astrology and BaZi provide us with a framework to understand our strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities that lie ahead. But it's up to us how we use that information. For example, if a BaZi reading suggests that you may have a tendency to experience financial ups and downs, that doesn't mean you should just sit back and wait for your fortune to change. Rather, it's an opportunity to be more mindful of your financial decisions and to take actions in ways that can help you avoid pitfalls. Similarly, if astrology predicts challenges in your relationship, it doesn't mean you should give up on love. Instead, it may simply be an indicator to focus more on improving communication and emotional understanding in your relationships. The key here is that fate predictions are not meant to determine the course of your life for you. They're meant to provide guidance, insight, and warnings. You can use the information to make better decisions and avoid unnecessary obstacles. But remember, your actions still play a massive role in shaping your destiny. The universe may provide opportunities, but it's up to you whether or not you seize them. This brings us to the fascinating question: can we change our fate? The short answer is yes. Fate is not a rigid, unchangeable force. While certain aspects of your life may be influenced by cosmic forces, you're always in control of your actions. You can always make decisions that align with the positive energy of the universe, and in doing so, you can shift the course of your life. People are actually making choices all their lives. At every fork in the road, if you choose to go left or right, the scenery of your life will be completely different. If you know in advance that the road to the left is bumpy, why don't you go right? One powerful way to influence your fate is through conscious decision making. If you know that certain times in your life will be more challenging, you can prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. You can make choices that protect you from a negative energy, such as surrounding yourself with positive influences, wearing lucky colors or accessories, or engaging in practices that bring you peace and focus. Adopting a positive attitude is another way to change your fate. The more positive energy you put into the world, the more positive energy will come back to you. When you act with kindness, make decisions that align with your highest good, and stay open to the opportunities that life presents, you align yourself with a flow of cosmic energy. In conclusion, while our fates may be shaped by cosmic forces, we are never powerless in determining the direction of our lives. Through understanding systems like astrology and BaZi, we can gain valuable insight into our strengths, challenges, and opportunities that lie ahead. But ultimately, it's up to us to make choices, take action, and align ourselves with the positive energies of the universe. Fate is not a destination, it's a journey, and we have the power to shape our own path. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video has given you a new perspective on fate. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I love to hear what you think. Later, I will make a series of videos introducing the application of BaZi and astrology in real life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you found this content interesting. Until next time, take care and stay in tune with the universe.